Hello, Sim family. My name is Carrie Jessica. I am your friendly neighborhood silver-haired simmer. I am the mom on the block spending as much, if not more, screen time than the kids. Today I'm doing something that I didn't even know could be done, but I'm going to be blind reacting to my own gameplay. How in the world could that be done, you ask? Well, I took a nighttime medication prescribed to me that I take nightly, and sometimes I decide to fight it instead of just falling asleep the way you're supposed to, and I decided to play The Sims. And luckily I screen recorded it, because the only way I even knew that this happened was I turned on my game, and let's just say that Peppermint was in a compromising position with someone I didn't even know that she knew. So I decided to go back and figure out what the heck was going on, and saw that I had a few screen recordings consecutively, all in the middle of the night. So here we go. I have not seen these yet. All that has happened is I put it on the whole video on double speed so that it was the length that was appropriate to upload to YouTube. And there are sections of it like this that I actually put on 4 times the speed, just because it didn't seem like there was something that I kind of needed to know for gameplay. So the only things I took out were the morning routine I sped up super fast, and I took out loading screen times. I didn't notice any when I was speeding through of her sleeping. For some reason, she couldn't cook her breakfast, so apparently I replaced her stove. So that's all that has happened. I really don't have really much of any idea of what is happening. The only things that I noticed were things like, I noticed obviously that she went to work because I saw the science lab, but yeah, I don't know the details of anything. She actually has engaged in activities with people that I didn't know she knew. So that'll be interesting to play out. And I believe, I don't know this for a fact, but I believe that I downloaded some sim from the gallery for her to interact with that I did not recognize. So I'll have to go back and figure out who they are and who made them, and I'll put that in the description box below. Maybe, hopefully in my sleep state, I didn't change their names, and maybe I can backtrack it that way on the gallery to find out who made the sim that I am using, I think. Okay, so we are knocking some things out with work. Mason, who, you know, we have a complicated relationship with. Yeah, I'm not gonna let it go. I'm just not gonna let it go. So we need to ask a coworker for a medal, brainstorm on the invention constructor, and analyze a fruit or flower. All right, it looks like I kind of stayed focused on the things I was supposed to do, which I'm really happy about. Hopefully we got a promotion and leveled up in some of the skills that we need to level up on for this challenge, mostly logic and mischief. If you are new to the Not So Berry challenge, I will put a link in the description box below. It is a really fun challenge. It's a 10 generation challenge. All of your sim are attached to a color in which they need to kind of embody in some way, shape, or form to your heart's desire. And they do have certain career aspirations and skills that they have to level up. Only one that I can think of has something specific about where they have to live. Other than that, it's pretty open for you to interpret in whatever way you want. In fact, I actually already did the Not So Berry challenge to completion before I restarted this one. So I've actually done this challenge, but there were things that I missed on each generation pretty much that I'm hoping that when I go back and do them this time that I will be a little better at. One of those being the elements collection that Mint Generation Peppermint does have to complete. I'm actually shocked. I'm like focused and getting stuff done. I was kind of afraid that I would just have her skip work and do something stupid. So that part I'm pretty happy with. Oh, Mason's scared. I feel like he always has, not random, but like kind of weak, for lack of a better word, emotions compared to Peppermint, who's usually confident or oh, I don't know. I guess she's scared too. There was a fire. I don't know. I missed something. We're gonna go take a panic poop. Okay. Let's see. I wish that I would hover over what I'm supposed to get done for my aspiration. I hope that we got further into that one for sure. Oh, we're gonna test a serum. Definitely giving that away to someone else. I don't really want to do much of the testing of the serum on myself at all whatsoever. Ooh, and now that we have the freeze ray, the sim ray, we're going to be freezing coworkers, which is always fun. Oh, I love that she loves this. I don't know if we're supposed to, like, I don't know if she'll thaw out on her own or if we're supposed to do it. I don't know if we break her out, if like there's a chance she'll fall over and die. It seems a little dramatic, but I don't really know. Okay, we found a new element, which is really good. I will never try to pronounce the elements because I would never pronounce them correctly. And I will say that I definitely was able to apparently focus more on her personal relationships in my sleep-deprived, drug-induced state. So that, I guess, is kind of good because it's something that I was really wanting for her that hadn't happened yet, which this is the 6th video in this series. So hopefully we're at the point where we're gonna start really seeing a little bit more drama. I never thought that you could blind react to your own gameplay. I don't know if we should try to get her out of that or not. It doesn't look like it is melting on its own. I don't know. Let's see. We need to ask a coworker for a crystal. We need to experiment in the chemistry lab, and we need to analyze a metal. Oh, and we have to chat with Cyrees Beaker. I don't know that I know who she is. Oh, she just found out she's colorblind. The diagnosis came completely out of the blue. I do not know what she is doing. Okay, let's see. Is that Cyrees? Yes, that's Cyrees. Okay, so Cyrees has reddish hair. The reason why I sped this up, by the way, is this is a brand new baby YouTube channel, so we have very limited time amounts that we can upload. Oh, the workday is about to end. Very limited times that we can upload. So videos are kind of fast, so there's not a lot of time to really get into doing things, which is why I sped all of this up super fast so that we could get through as much of it as possible. Okay, the workday is almost over. We did a lot of things. Hopefully we can get a promotion. That would be really nice too. End of shift. I don't think there's a promotion. I think it would have popped up by now if there was. Hopefully this oven is like working and functional. I don't remember having an issue with the oven, but apparently I did. I wish that I was like zoomed in on her though, because I love watching a sim cook. They're such disasters. I so wish that I could like click on things, but I can't. I'm just watching. Okay, are we gonna do something here? Pretty sure. Oh, Mason. He wants to know if I want to go to his house. Okay, glad I clicked no on that. Not sure how that would go if I went to his house. Okay, I think this is what makes me think that I downloaded these people from the gallery. First of all, they're all beautiful, and I seem to have known right where they lived. All right, can you cooperate with me past self and just hover on it so I can see who the heck they are? Yeah, these have to be from the gallery. They're like they all look to be young adults. They all look super CC'd up. They've got to be. And I also seem to be going pretty hardcore and wanting them to be my friends. Let's see, it looks like there are 2 guys and 2 girls, which is good. Kind of gives me a bit of you know, room to kind of see who she interacts with well. It looks like a combination of friendly and mischievous behaviors. That way to kind of see who can kind of put up with it, see if any of them actually start hating me right off the bat. I gotta say, if I met someone, ooh, leveled up. We're at level 5 of mischief, level 5. We are halfway through the mischief and mastering, and I don't have many personal goals hit, but at least we have those going. I don't see anyone else. Oh, we pranked their toilet. This is not the way to make friends. Hopefully she didn't get caught doing it. Okay, she didn't get caught doing it at least. So when their toilet breaks later, they're not gonna know it was us. Okay, so it looks like I downloaded 2 guys and 2 girls, and we are doing some friendly and mischievous interactions with them. So we will see how well we're doing. Okay, a Samuel Blackwood is one name. Yeah, I must have downloaded these people. Clementine Maloney. And for some reason, I think the other one, I think I saw it for a second pop up and it started with a J. Oh, the fake slappy thing. I absolutely love that little interaction. It's so funny. I think the gray hair one, her name started with a J. Oh my gosh. Okay, the only downside of this going so fast is it's really hard to see anything we're doing. Okay, Jonah and Samuel are the guys, and Clementine is one of the girls. They all seem to be like interacting very well with her, which I have to say, if I met someone and they were like face slapping and lying about their career, and yeah, I would just not really be interested. Okay, so Jonah is family oriented. We just think we're real funny. Tell a gross joke. I love how animated they are when they're like telling their dramatic stories. Oh, okay, we're dropping some flirty things. We're just gonna throw it out there. Okay, so Jonah is romantic, good to know. This is Samuel that we are talking and flirting with. All right, I must have been kind of into him when I was asleep, because, not asleep, but medicated, because they're doing a lot of flirty interactions. This is good. This is like a side of her that we haven't really seen yet. It is so weird to know that like this is my sim that I created and I don't know what's gonna happen. By the way, I don't condone using medications or drinking, you know, and playing video games apparently. All right, so we are very playful and we're very tired. We have to go to the bathroom. So good choice to just go home, because I don't want her to get hysterical, because if I had the very first sim die before she even has a romance, that would not do very well for a generation gameplay. Okay, so we have a lot of things. Look at that, we're being productive. Let's send those off. And we have some like random parts. Let's try to calm down. That's a good choice. Good choice, half asleep, Carrie Jessica. Calm her down. Apparently we're gonna help her out by cleaning up a little bit. Oh yeah, knock out some mischief. Okay, we're at level 2 of the science career, so we definitely have to focus more on work, because we're level 2 of our career, but we're level 5 of mischief. I'm not sure where we are with logic, but we're doing pretty well with our skills, probably because we're in a tiny house and you develop your skills faster in a tiny house. So that is great, but I do need to try to get some more promotions going on. We can sell things that we have doubles of or that we don't need because we don't need them. Okay, we're doing pretty well on our elements collection. It looks like we have half. Probably could have planted some of those to get a little side cash, but that's okay. All right, okay guys, well that's that. Let's go on to the next one and see what we have. So I will see you in a couple of days.